Firstly, I'm delighted to be in Durban. It's been a while since I've been here. I think what we see today, the concept of future menus, is what we need. If you look at environmental challenges, climatic problems that we have, if we look at landfills, it's a must that it must begin with chefs, with food safe industries, because we produce a lot and we waste a lot. So I think this actually talks to what it is that we need to do as chefs, and it talks to us changing our mindset a lot of things, and it talks about how do we utilize each and every ingredient and make sure that we don't throw anything away and we convert. I think because as well historically we're just chefs, we're cooking for flavor and taste and consistency, but now I think the application, yes, is still good, but I think the mindset must transform. So I think what's Unilever doing with Future Chefs here is actually planting a seed for everybody that's here today, and everybody that will be maybe privy to media, platforms that will broadcast or put out what was happening today. I think that seed is already planted. We won't see it now. In a few months' time, it's going to take maybe a month, a year, or 2 or 5 years. I think from the chef association point of view as well, I think it's more advocacy. We need to talk more about it, and we need to support companies like Unilever that are trying to make sure that they look at the future. We cannot always look backwards and point an accusatory finger to the guys that were before us. They were ignorant. Nobody told them. Now we know. So it's upon us now. How do we act? Do we act or we don't act? So I think it's been a good actual experience all around. I think right now, because of sustainability, I think what's important for all of us now is the plant-based, the veggie. How do you make sure that you get the most out of the veggie? You make it sexy. It must look appealing, attractive to the customer. I think that's all that we need to do as food service practitioners. We need to make sure that we convert that veg to something that anybody looking at it can be attracted to it and want to eat it. So as artisans, I think the challenge is already been thrown at us to what do we do? How do we make sure that I experienced, I think it was red cabbage. It was done in 7 ways, are calculated. So it means that the scope of improvement is there. I think we need to demystify all the ignorance in the people. I think veggie is the way to go. I think it's one is the versatility of a vegetable. How many ways you can actually manipulate it and to get the most out of it. Secondly, it's on waste, which actually talks about the versatility I'm talking about. I think thirdly is about the landfills. There was a clip that was playing behind us while the chefs were actually doing these tasters, and it got into me because I think food industry they throw a lot of food into these landfills, and it's not right because there's a lot of people that are hungry out there. So as chefs, I think in our production we need to be aware of these things and produce, for purpose, for intent, other than just producing for volume to make profitability. I think the socialness of our makeup must come up. It must not be economics. I think it must be the social impact as well. Must talk to us as we prepare that food. If you look at the kitchen 10 years ago, 30 years ago, and now, what's the difference? I just told them the same thing, that with the introduction of fake kitchens during COVID, what you've seen that it's actually playing mind games with the executive chefs. It's playing mind games. Some of them are still ignorant to the fact that they are traditional. They don't want to move. But we've seen a lot of change. We've seen a lot of the kitchen is more appealing to public. We've seen a lot of women also rising up in rank. We've seen that if you look at the stats now in hotel schools. We got 90% ladies than men. Yes, there can be other factors, but I think women are feeling confident to come into a previously male-dominated environment. I think Fair Kitchen is doing a great job, and I commend them. I think they must carry on doing what they do. Thank you.